What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Gold Guy YouTube channel. Today I've got a nice video for you guys. I've got a lot of stuff on the checklist here with the TS185 motor. Today I want to get the cylinder honed. I want to remove all the seals and bearings, and then I want to just wash everything off, just clean everything real good with soap and water. I want to smooth the edges of the JB weld repair that I had to do. And I know a lot of you guys don't like that repair. Trust me, I don't like it either, but it was really my only option, and it was very unfortunate that it happened in the first place. I just need to be more patient. I'm learning from my own mistakes as I go, and that's kind of why I make the videos. Hopefully you guys are learning from my mistakes too. And to be honest, this is my first ever full rebuild. I've done top end rebuilds on 4-strokes, so I feel like I can do the 2-stroke no problem, but it definitely is proving difficulty with all these frozen, stuck-on parts, as you guys saw in the last couple episodes. Anyway, enough talking. I'm going to just start by pulling these old seals and bearings out, I guess. So let's get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Those of you coming from the workshop channel, thanks for the views, and I hope you guys like my channel. As far as the workshop goes, I don't know why you've named your channel The Workshop. I've never seen you actually doing any work, just standing around talking and writing on your chalkboard. Well, that was easy. There's one. Holy shit. That flew halfway across my shop. There's another one. The crankshaft bearing already fell out. So there's this little roller bearing in there. Probably won't be able to pull that one out. I don't want to even try. I don't want to mess it up. But go ahead and pull out this main bearing here. Since the case is aluminum and the bearing is steel, it always helps to heat up the steel, and then sometimes the bearing just falls right out. So let's see if we can get it. See if I can just lightly top this out with a rubber screwdriver. There it is. I know it sucks hitting on the inner race like that, but it was just light taps. Bearing's still fine, and I think I have a new one to replace this anyway. Alright, looks like there's the shift seal right here. Let's go ahead and pull that one out. There it is. So that is everything for this case. Got all the bearings out except for this one. I just don't think I'm even gonna mess with it. I don't have a puller, so leaving that one alone. Alright, and right on to the other case. I'm gonna pull out these, I don't know what this top bolt is. I know this one's the drain bolt. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out. If anyone knows what this bolt is for, please let me know in the comments down below. I really have no clue. But if I looked at the parts manual, I bet I would find out. It's the drain bolt. And let's go ahead and get these bearings out. First, I'm going to pop the crankshaft seal. Oh, that was easy. Yep. There it is. There it is. That was the last of the bearings. So it looks like we can pull the clutch pinion out, or the rack. No, pinion. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Pull this bolt out first, I think. There it is, and the seal came with it. Nice. Let's go ahead and pull out the oil fill. And that just leaves us with the cylinder. We've got the reed valve here we can go ahead and remove. This is not a Phillips head. There it is. There's the reed valve, one-way valve. Goes in but can't come back out. And then we can remove the oil injection points. This one's good, but this one is broken, so we're gonna have to replace that. Well, this one comes off, but I'm not too sure about the other one. I'm gonna leave the other one alone for now. So this is the part that's broken. It snapped off when I was pulling the hose off. Everything that can be disassembled on this engine is disassembled. I've got everything in separate parts. The other thing that I need to do before reassembling is soak the clutch plates in oil. Got the brand new clutch plates here. The other thing on my checklist is to clean up this JB weld repair. I added another piece of metal onto the inside as a reinforcement, JB welded that on, but I need to grind that down so that it's flush and then sand the top smooth. Then this is going to need sanded smooth as well. And I added a whole lot extra JB weld to the inside, but that is staying there for extra reinforcement. Dish soap is the best thing I've found to clean greasy old engine parts. Alright, all ready to hone the cylinder out, and this is just to give it some cross hatching so that the rings will seat properly. Just going to use this three-legged smooth stone hone here and some WD-40 to lubricate it while honing. Just going to go ahead, spray the inside of the cylinder. Also going to hit these stones with some WD-40. Really, you just need a lightweight lubricant. WD-40 works pretty good. I've seen a lot of people use it. And pop it in. And the trick to this is you don't want to do it too fast, and you've got to move up and down the whole time. So let's go ahead and try it out. This is my first time doing this. Looks like I've got some cross hatching already, but I've still got some marks here that you can see, so I'm gonna try to get rid of those, but that's not really too important. Alright, I think that is good. I'm gonna stop messing with it now. It looks like we got some pretty good cross hatching. There's still some lines in there that you can see, but I cannot feel those with my fingernail. They might look like they're visible, but I can't feel them, so that's all that really matters there. So I think that will do for the cylinder. I'm first going to replace the old seals. I've got all these Suzuki new old stock seals here. Brand new, not even opened. Well, so go ahead and open these up and find out what they're for. I think that's the crankshaft seal. Oh, apparently latex gloves and WD-40 don't mix. These are just falling apart. Just using a rubber mallet, I'm going to tap them in. And there it is. Let's get the clutch seal next. Alright, so that leaves this other seal for the shifter here. Okay, it's in there. So this is the left-hand crankshaft bearing. As you can hear, it sounds pretty raggedy. And this is actually the only bearing for the whole engine that I didn't buy a new one of. So I'm going to leave that alone, and I'm going to buy one and not install that yet. But this is the left-hand crankshaft seal, so we can go ahead and install that. Goes right in there. Nice and flush. There we go. And then the main drive sprocket shaft seal goes right here. There it is. From watching my own video again, I found out that this seal goes right here, just like that. And this was the old one that was in there. Exactly the same. Okay, all of the new seals are installed into the cases. Let's get the bearings in there now. Here's the bearing that went in here. And this is the one that had this little sprocket hammered inside the bearing. I removed the sprocket, and I've got a new bearing here. Let's open it up. Just use the old bearing as a platform. There we go. Goes in like this. Just gonna use the old bearing again to pound it in. And there's definitely a retainer that goes over that. I'll get that on in the next video. Here it is. Let's pound it in, I guess. I've actually got a socket that's this correct size, so this is the right way to do this again. Alright, she's home. There we go. There we go. Transmission shaft bearing, which goes right there. Let's send this one home, and I think we're done after this. Alright, she's home. Alright, so there it is. The engine's fully disassembled, and I'm ready to get it back on the bike. Oh, no one believes that, do you? Yeah. Again, this is my first full engine rebuild. I've done top end rebuilds. I've never done anything quite this big. So if any of you guys have any tips for me, I'm all ears. I will accept any advice you guys have. But I've got all the bearings except for the left-hand crankshaft bearing installed. I need to buy one of those. I've got all the seals reinstalled. I've got the cylinder honed out, and everything's pretty much cleaned up. I know it's still pretty nasty looking. I'm gonna give this thing a coat of some high heat black paint, and that should get it looking pretty good here soon. So that's it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say that, but I get new viewers every once in a while, so if you're new to the channel, then thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys I hope you like the channel, and comment down below with your tips and advice. I am all ears. Like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.